What's good, y'all? It's your boy Bizman Cam here, and I'm back with another video. Right now, it is 6:22 a.m. A little darker because of the whole spring thing, you know what I'm saying? Losing an hour. But I am headed to do a full detail today, man. Today is gonna be a long day of work for me. I'm sorry for the darkness. Today I'm gonna be talking about my pricing and just kind of giving you guys the breakdown of pricing and how I price accordingly, how I created my prices, show you guys my exact prices. So a lot of you guys may have your suggestions. No problem at all. If you guys have anything that you suggest, or as far as pricing or anything I could adjust, or anything you think should be different, please let me know. But throughout this video, I'll let you guys know why I price things a certain way, etc, etc. So, and before I go on with this video, did you guys know that 86% of you guys aren't subscribed to your boy? 86%! What? Come on, man. If y'all want to see more videos of how your boy be making money, showing you guys how I make money, to give you guys ideas, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. All right, you guys, so we are on location. Got everything packed up. Like I said, we made it here. Got my water. Everything's good. So this is the vehicle that we're working on today. Working on a Kia Forte that was just bought a few months ago from CarMax for a customer. So I'm here to work on it, get this thing cleaned up for these people. Doing a full detail, interior and exterior. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting to my pricing soon, and I'll let you guys know how much I priced this one. For now, I'm getting my stuff out real quick. Let me go ahead and show you guys the runaround. So like I said, they got it a few months ago. Want a nice wash and get it cleaned up on the outside. You guys can see some dirt there. Same thing with the wheels, obviously pretty not very caked on. It seems like some light brake dust and stuff, so hopefully that's not too bad. And then let me go ahead and give you guys a runaround on the interior. So he pretty much said all the trash is taken out. That's really nice. Everything else can just be trashed. So we're gonna go ahead and extract you guys can tell there's a lot of dirt right here on the floor mats just by how like dirty this Forte is. Same thing with the seats as well. You guys can tell there is a lot of stains and grime in there. So we'll go ahead and work those out as best as we can. Don't have magical powers, but like a lot of detailers make it seem, but we will do the best that we can. This is the driver's side. Front here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the front. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So yeah, this is what we're working on today, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out, get started with the wash, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a breakdown on how I priced, or how I'm going to price this vehicle. Okay, so I just finished up the wash on this vehicle, got it all nice and did up. For this detail, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a few tips on what I look for and basing what I charge. So there's a few things to look for when you're charging for a vehicle. Obviously, first thing, I feel like the main thing is charging it by size. So the way that I separate my vehicles, I'll put a price sheet up here soon of what I do. The way that I separate my vehicles is from sedans, coupes, those are together. Mid-size SUVs are in their little spot, and then from like large size SUVs to minivans to trucks, they all have their one spot, which is under the large vehicle section. So that's the first way I separate it. You know, it's just like housing. The more square footage, the more it's gonna cost, right? It's kind of the same thing. The more areas there are to cover, the more it's gonna cost. So that's one huge variable. That's kind of how I split up my price sheet. Another thing that I look at is how, you know what I'm saying, you look at the vehicle, and obviously you look at the amount of destruction alone can be enough, but also I come in here, I look and see, okay, are the seats leather? You know what I'm saying? Leather, in my opinion, is a lot easier to clean. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to extract the leather. You know, sometimes there's rubber floor mats. So when I come to these customers and I give them an estimate, it's gonna be in between this and in between that. These are things that I look at. You know, what size is the vehicle? How dirty is it? Am I going to have to extract the seats as well as the carpets? You know, if I got to extract both and shampoo both, the price is going to be on my higher side of the spectrum that I give them. So these are all things just to take into account when giving your prices. Another thing is the amount of time that you spend. You know what I'm saying? You want to get paid for what you're doing. So if you feel like your time is more valuable, your time is as valuable as you want to make it, you guys. You can get paid and charge as much as you want to make per hour. You make $50 per hour, you can do that. You want to make $30 per hour, you can do that. You wanna make $100 per hour? You can do that. It's all based on what you feel like you should charge and what you are worth. So that's another huge thing. Time, what kind of service they want. Obviously some services take longer than others. You gotta leave room for if you make mistakes as far as how long it's gonna take. If it ends up taking a little longer, you obviously wanna give yourself a little bit more of a higher range of price, because then it'll make it more worth it if you do give yourself. So that way you guys can give yourself a little wiggle room as far as, you know, the pay being worth it if it takes a little longer. These are all huge factors. So now that I got the car washed, I'm gonna go ahead and start the vacuuming process. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the mats and start getting everything extracted, and we'll continue this talk. Another thing to definitely look at while picking your prices and kind of choosing out what you're gonna charge for detail or what your pricing sheet should look like is to, as basic as looking around the detailers in your area. So I kind of know and understand what the money is like in my area. You can look up your city's median income and kind of see what people are making, what kind of jobs produce the most money, what kind of jobs are in that area that are most common and produce the most money. You can go into depth like that, and also pick pricing based on that. Or like I said, literally you can do that yourself for your own pricing, but also just compare to other detailers. If you're a new detailer and you move to a new city like me, I'm not gonna be able to charge $200 for interior only, or $150 for interior only for a sedan, and $150 for the outside. You know what I mean? Because I'm still building myself, I'm building my clientele, I'm having to get new clients. Maybe if you're advanced, and you, not even if you have clientele, but if you have a little bit more of a portfolio, you can continue to charge your prices, I feel like. But you know, when you're first starting, you gotta get your feet wet, you gotta get your first details. Obviously you're in between a rock and a hard place, because it's like you want your prices to be low enough for people to accept and want you to do business with them, but also you want them to be like, you know what I'm saying, decent enough to where you feel like it was worth your time and worth the effort and pay. Chemicals, taxes you're gonna have to pay on it, all that stuff and all that other stuff you have to take into consideration when making your pricing. So last few things I need to do, just finish extracting the seats or shampooing them. I'm about to do that right now. And then same thing with the carpets. Do a vacuum. I've already wiped down all the plastics, done doors, done front, done middle. So what I'm charging for this vehicle, what you guys are all probably wondering about, besides, you know, the way that I split my stuff up. So I'll go ahead and pop up on the screen my price sheet. You guys can pause the video and look through it or whatever. So this is my price sheet based on where I live, other people's prices, my experience. All of these things have been factored in. I'm not gonna tell you guys, there's no way, there's no magic science to what you should charge and who's gonna allow you to charge, not allow you, but you know what I'm saying, accept you to be there, you know, to service them for this certain price. There's no magical thing, you guys. It just depends on what you feel like you could charge and what you decide and find that you could charge. So for this detail today, I'm charging between $160 and $175. It's been about 2.5 hours so far, and I'll probably finish up right at about 3.5 hours. So we'll end up seeing what we make after. That is kind of what I'm basing this car off of. So yeah, we'll end up seeing what we end up getting. All right, so we just finished up on the job. A little hurt because I didn't get to film, and after, owner came out here, saw the car, super happy, ended up locking the door, and like a bum, I didn't get before and after pictures. So I unfortunately can't show you guys what the after result is. I mean, you can like briefly see the seats and stuff in there in the center console. Just know everything's way cleaner, and there's pretty much nothing in the car. So we're good. I wrapped it up, got all my stuff put away. Doors already locked in that car, so that's it. But what you guys are most curious about, how much money I made today, how much did I charge, why did I charge, how much I charged, blah, 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 blah. So I ended up charging $170. Took me about 3.5 hours from pack up, or from unloading everything to packing up. And I ended up making, drum roll, wait, $200 bucks. So Ended up making 200 bucks, 3.5 hours. Let me go ahead and do the little math real quick. $57 an hour, woohoo! So today we made $57 an hour. I know all of you guys like to say, what about the taxes? What about your gas? Guys, these videos aren't really meant to dive that deep, more than just to poke at the fact that you can make money from this business. That's how much we made today. If you guys are ever interested on learning more about my breakdown in particular, I know I put my price sheet up earlier for you guys to check out. If you guys have any more questions or you guys want to know anything more in depth, just comment down below and I'll go ahead and make a video for you guys. But that's it, you guys. I'm done with this detail. I'm done for today. Guy said, hey man, my wife is gonna be very happy about this. Happy wife, happy life. So you already know, you guys know that how that dealio go, man. If you guys aren't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe for your boy and subscribe for more content. If you guys haven't liked the video, please be sure to smash that like button for your boy. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys want to see anything in particular. And otherwise, that's it. I'm out. Sorry guys, I couldn't get no afters. That's my fault. Next time, I promise. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.